Hey everybody, welcome to Hilltop Machine Works. Okay, it's time to get back on this rotary welding table project after a short break with other stuff going on. This is going to be part 6. So, time to build the frame. Basically, this is going to be the bottom. That's going to support this thing, and we'll have a couple runners come up from each side. So I already cut her out. It's just 1 by 1/8 inch thick material, and she's all pretty much squared up the best I can get her for what I got to deal with. And that's 22 1/4. And I got 22 1/4, 13, and 13. So, alrighty, she's good to go. I'm gonna go get the welder set up, bring it over here, and let's burn in some weld. What do you say? Alrighty, you guys get the idea. Let me finish it up here. Well guys, what do you say we try to get back on this rotary welding table build? It has been a little chaotic around here. That's usually what happens in the hobby shop slash job shop. It's as soon as you get on one project, 2 or 3 more projects pop up, and you know, you got to multitask. Depending on when I post this or when you see this, you may already know about the Bronco repair, and you may not. But waiting on parts on the Bronco. It's 1973. Pretty straight. Hadn't been hacked on too much. Just opened up the wheel wells there with the aftermarket fender flares. And let's see, steel came in for the fire pit cover building. Had to special order the expanded because this is 1/2 inch wide diamonds. Normally your standard apparently is 3/4, so that took a while. And then picked up the Harbor Freight tubing roller. It's one of their better products, but it's been a nightmare. I was missing a part, and of course that was the only one in stock after I got it home, and yada yada, and so it's been a pain. So I'm gonna have to make the what they call an axle, but it's actually the rod that connects the hand wheel into the tubing roller fixture itself. So you'll see the build and what we got to do to get that going. And of course I've been working on the C-clamps, so got a mess over here to clean up. Just finished doing all the hole drilling and tapping and countersinking, so I've got to get that cleaned up. And let's see, to get on the rotary welding table build, I got to get that piece of 3/16. I got stuff back there that's left over from a bumper build, so let me get this do all moved, and we'll get that pulled out so we can plasma cut the sides that we need to hold the table. So that's what we got going on today. Hopefully we can make some progress on the rotary welding table. Of course, I got to clear the table off to get working. Sometimes it's just one of those things, you know what I mean, guys? So bear with me, and let's get to building, and I'll get to filming for you. Oh yeah, and one other project I forgot to mention. So if you watched the video of Brad's mud flaps, where we built this contraption to hold his mud flaps in between his truck when he's towing his big trailer, well, he if you can see it there, he backed into a tree and he bent them. So we've got to repair that. I just got some stock in, so we're gonna beef it up. But that makes what, project number 4? Alrighty guys, that thing is heavier than it looks, man. 3/16, almost, I guess what, about a 3/4 inch piece of plate, and it's kind of a wet noodle. I think after we're done cutting out what we need, I'm gonna cut this in half. And I'm trying a new wireless mic, so not sure how my voice sounds. And let me show you what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna make 2 of these, and that's gonna be the 2 side supports that the table's gonna sit on. So let me get it laid out and get the plasma cutter set up, and we'll do some plasma cutting. Well, there's the way out. Let's go ahead and get this thing buzzed out for the welding table finally. Are kind of in the way. Let me see if I can get this. I'm doing a happy dance here with sparks on my feet. Let me go this side here. It's about almost end of September when I'm filming this, and it is still hot out. It's about 90 degrees today, and of course Monday I think it's supposed to be the first day of fall. Needs to hurry up and come on. Alrighty, let me tap this one out, and then I will use this as a template, mark another one, cut it out, and then I'll just, you know, clean the slag off, and we'll get them ready to drill a couple holes, and then we'll weld them on our rotary table build. This is getting exciting. Finally seeing close to completion. Hopefully you guys can see this. Get you in a good spot. So I've got these done, and sanded down. Trying to think 2 steps ahead here. So I got these from McMaster Car, and basically what these are, you know, you pull them back, the pin comes back, So we've got to figure out a good way to mount these. So it'll be holding it here, and then when it rotates, it'll hold it here. So I gotta probably put it in here, so it'll lock it there, and then it'll lock it there. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, just trying to figure out the geometry there to make it work. And I've got this offset, so it's going to sit like this, and this is going to be the box for all the electronics and electrical stuff, and that's going to go right there. It's not going to be the actual size. We're going to cut it down a little bit, but that's what we're going to use. If I haven't mentioned it, is some scrap boxes that Jim Dedman gave me, so I appreciate it, Jim. I'm finally going to get a chance to use one. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to figure out where the holes have got to be and get the holes drilled, and we'll kind of assemble it, see how she's going to work. And then once we get that done, then we can buzz these support arms on, and a couple steps closer to having this thing done. So thanks for hanging with me, guys. Okay, I've got her mounted. Kind of give you a visual concept of what's going on here. So that's how she is in the horizontal position, and then she'll turn to the vertical, sitting here, and the box will go in there. Right now it's hitting the can't twist clamp. So next is put these in here, wherever that's going to line up, and when this comes down here, we'll find out where that hole is going to be. So we'll have two holes, and I got two of them, so we'll use them on both sides. So it's starting to come together, and then once we got all that, then we'll weld these support arms on. So just figured I'd give you an update. Okay, got the whatchamajigger hole drill. That's 12 mil around that shoulder. Got these holes lined up, so I just got to tap them, because that's why you always save your hardware. Look at these little cuties. Found 4 of these in my plastic drawer bin over there, so that'll work out perfect. Thread it, and we'll be hitting a home run. So let's go ahead and cut some threads. What do you say? Hopefully I can do this. Actually, why don't we use a bench block? That would be smart, wouldn't it? Let me go grab it. Use the tools for success. Let's see here. Alrighty, quarter. Where's the quarter? Is this quarter? Alright. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. I'm standing a little bit in the light, and still got the fans going because it's still hot, so hopefully my mic is not getting a bunch of wind turbulence. Alrighty. Move my can't twist. Hitting the tap wrench. I think we're through. Alrighty. One done. And these bench blocks are good projects to make if you don't want to buy one. You got the time, not much to them. This is an import. I got so many projects I didn't feel like making one. I think it was like $16 or something, but if I had the time, I wouldn't mind making one. Oh, almost got my feet. All right, 2 holes are done. Let's see if this thing fits. Hang on. Alrighty, we had success. So there's the pull pin. So it's gonna work out good. Let me get the other one done, and then we'll get this thing together, and then we can figure out where this rod meets the top of the table there, and we can drill those holes. She's coming together. So I've been at it like 4 hours, and this will be like 20 minutes of video footage, but some days that's the way it goes, right? So got her all done. That's what she looks like. And then when you want to change her, you pull these, and she's gonna rotate. And this hole just needs a little tweaking, but so that's the way she's gonna sit, like that, see? All right, we got us a winner, boys and girls. So I think this is probably a good place to stop this video, and it's time for some dinner. Oh, excuse me, guys. But we'll pick it up. I think I can get out here tomorrow, and we'll buzz these on, and I'll widen that hole just a little bit, and then we can clean this up and paint it, and this will be basically done. And then all we'll need to do is start building the box full of electronics, and I think lastly we'll have to either mount the chuck directly to the faceplate or make an adapter to mount the chuck to the faceplate. But I like it. It looks good. So I hope you guys like it too. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.